Hey guys, welcome to the channel. I'm so glad you guys are here with me, hanging out with me for this video. This is a 5 nights of dinner recipes. These are kind of lunch or dinner. A lot of these recipes you could definitely have for lunch. This is what I've been eating on Whole30. I am on Whole30, so this is all Whole30 approved meals. But of course, you don't have to be on Whole30 to eat these. These are just healthy, whole foods, really great recipes for you guys to try out. So I hope you guys enjoy. Make sure to check the description box. That's where everything will be written out. How to make this will be written out there. So hit that little arrow. I think it's in one of these corners. There's a little tiny arrow, and that is the description box. You click that and it'll bring you down to all the written recipes. I hope you guys enjoy this type of video. I know you guys have been wanting some recipes, especially since I'm on Whole30. So I hope you guys enjoy. Let me know by leaving a comment, hitting that thumbs up. That really helps me out. And if you're new here, I would love to have you. So hit that subscribe button. And let's just jump right into these 5 recipes for you guys. Alright guys, we are going to make a shrimp wedged Caesar salad. So in the skillet, I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of ghee, and you only need very, very little. 1 teaspoon is plenty for the amount of shrimp we're doing, and it adds so much flavor. So I'm adding a little bit of that, and I'm just going to spread that around the pan. And then we're going to also add some minced garlic. If you don't like garlic, you don't have to add as much, but I love garlic a lot. So I'm going to do 1 full tablespoon. And this is the minced garlic, not in oil, so just make sure you grab that one. I'm going to let this just heat up and let that garlic kind of cook down a little bit and let the skillet get pretty hot. We do want this to be at a really good temperature so that that shrimp gets like a nice crisp to it. These are deveined with the tail on. I'm going to add that to the skillet and let it cook on each side for about 3 to 4 minutes. And 3 ounces is going to be for 1 serving. So if you're making this for 2 people or a larger family, you'd want to like double or triple depending on how many people you're cooking for, but this is just for 1 serving. Here is the shrimp. We're going to add a little bit of lemon juice, just a tiny little bit, probably half of a teaspoon, honestly. A little drizzle. And then we're going to season it with some sea salt and black pepper. Alright, for the wedge salad, I'm using this nice crisp romaine that comes in bundles like this. And we are going to just cut it down right the middle. So it should look like this. I'm going to cut off the brown part of the ends. But you do want to keep the root because that's what keeps it together and holds it together, so it doesn't come apart. Then we're going to cut up some purple onions, just really thin slices. These knives are from Anthropologie. They're actually so sharp. I love them. They work really, really well. I'll leave them linked down below for anyone interested. So just cut up some nice thin slices of onions. Now for the very easy assemble of this, some more lemon juice so that this romaine is wet. Sea salt. I'm gonna just spread that in there. Add your shrimp. Add your onions. For the dressing, I'm going to use the same bowl that we used the shrimp. So there's a little bit of juice in here, which tastes really good with the dressing. It just adds additional flavor. I'm using the Primal Kitchen Caesar dressing, which is Whole30 approved. You could use any dressing of your choice. If you're not on Whole30, you don't have to use this specific one unless you want to. You can make your own, or you could use a Bolt House Caesar. I'm doing 2 tablespoons. And then to make this dressing go a little further, add a little bit of lemon juice. Or you could do water. And then give that a good mix. Then we are going to drizzle that dressing right on top of that romaine and that shrimp. And I prefer thinner dressing like this, so that's another reason why I like to add the lemon. I just feel like it coats everything so much better rather than if it's super thick. There you have our shrimp Caesar wedge salad, Whole30 approved, super healthy, super filling. So for dinner tonight, Joey is actually going to be making us dinner. He is using a recipe from the Whole30 cookbook by Melissa Hartwig. This is what it looks like. This was gifted to us from a friend. And he's making this steak strip with crispy salt and vinegar smashed potatoes. That sounds so good. And we just went to the store and picked everything up. I think it'll be pretty easy to follow. And we're even going to be making this special green onion ghee sauce to go on top. So this is just a few of the items you need. We are adding mushrooms because why not? And there's 0 bites on iTrack bites. They're very low in calories and they're just delicious. And I think it's going to be
the steak.
Yeah, a nice added touch. Joey has his ghee. We have the steak, garlic. This is the tarragon for the sauce. And then you boil the potatoes in white distilled water for that salty vinegar. Do you put this on the potatoes after too?
It doesn't say. It just says to cook. It says to boil it in the water and vinegar mix. And I think that's it.
Okay.
I think
that's just what
the vinegar like soaks into it when they boil.
What do you have going on over here? You got your baby potatoes boiling. Almost.
Start making my butter.
So we'll kind of show you bits and pieces, and we'll leave the recipe linked down below if you want to make this at home, because this is a new recipe for us. I'll play music, I guess.
I mean, well,
you can. I'll play music, I guess. Joey wants to put on the lightning game, meaning I have to put music on and make a montage. Here is the potatoes, these smashed potatoes. This is what the ghee butter looks like, but we kind of used it all.
Holy crap, those mushrooms.
Here is what the meal turned out like with the steak and mushrooms, the butters on top. Looks so good. And then we did orange juice with bubbly, which thank you for the recommendation. You guys said mix some like fresh juice and citrus into the bubbly, and it's actually really good. So Joey has to put some potatoes on his plate, but it looks amazing. So this is dinner tonight. Here is the salad. I have one for me and one for Joey. I just did chopped lettuce. I sauteed a little bit of ghee, garlic. I love whole garlic right now. It's so good if you saute it, especially if you saute it with like some kind of beef. It's super good. We have lean trimmed beef, avocado, sun-dried tomatoes, pistachios, and then a Primal Kitchen honey Dijon dressing on top, and some salt and pepper. So this is Joey and I's lunch. We are having burger patties. I used to use lettuce wraps. I made my vegan nacho cashew cheese sauce, which this will be linked down below if you guys want to make it. I make a big batch. It's literally made of plants nutritionally using cashews. I'll leave the recipe down below. You guys definitely should make it. It's amazing. And then Joey made us some burger patties. So we're gonna have some burger patties, maybe some avocado on top, and our vegan cashew cheese sauce. We're gonna make a little salsa for the topping of the salmon. We're using a red bell pepper, a mango, a white onion, lots of cilantro, and the juice of 2 limes, and then for seasoning, just a little bit of salt and garlic powder. So I'm gonna go ahead and chop this all up, add it into the bowl, and then we'll go ahead and cook the salmon in our side of greens for dinner. have sweet potatoes cooking, green beans in the back, ready to be boiled. And then for the sweet potatoes, I'm gonna go ahead and start seasoning them really well. That's like the only way I really enjoy them, is with a little bit of ghee and some seasonings. Alright, here is dinner. I did 80 grams of sweet potatoes, and then I did just a big spoonful of the beans I made. We have a little bit of avocado, the air fried salmon, which turned out so good, and then I just did the mango salsa, the mango red pepper salsa on top. And this is going to be dinner, which looks absolutely amazing. And we got some yummy carbs. You can have carbs on Whole30. You can have potatoes. This just looks so good. Alright guys, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed these recipes. If you try them out yourself, which I hope you do, make sure to tag me over on Instagram. I love to see you guys recreate these recipes, so make sure to tag me. I will leave my handle on the screen, and I hope you guys enjoy them if you do. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.